So hi everyone and welcome to today's demonstration on AzureDesk. Today we will be showcasing the main features of this simple and intuitive help desk application. So let's get started. On the outer left is the top level menu bar. From there you can navigate to the display ticket page where you view all of your created tickets. There is also an advanced search form, a categorized view of the tickets, your customers, the charts and statistics page, the support page, and the administration panel. Now, the administration panel is only viewable with users that have administration access. That means that regular agents can only view the display tickets, the search, the views, and the customers list. So, we will start with describing the ticket page, which is the most important page that you will use on the site, because in here you have all the data for the ticket. Now you have the customer name, you have the group, the assignee that this ticket is assigned, you have the type of ticket, whether this is a question or a complaint or a problem. You have the priority, which is whether this is not so important or an urgent ticket. You have the channel, which is actually the source of the ticket, whether this ticket was created through inside the web application or the web form by clicking on the add button right here, or whether a customer created by sending an email, or it was created by an agent by supporting a phone call. And you have the status, whether it is an active ticket or is it pending or is it solved. And of course you have the ticket fields, which we'll dive in a little bit later. These are actually pretty useful if you want to extend your data with custom information. Then of course you have the subject of the ticket and the area where you can type the response back to the customer. And beneath you have the log, the back and forth with the customer, and the private notes as well. In here you can create an inner log with the agents, and let's say that I want to inform agent Bauer and to take a look at the ticket, and you can say please take a look at this matter. Agent Bauer will now get informed about this ticket and will continue supporting the customer. One very useful area is the apps section. Now the apps section are very useful simple functions that you can perform in order to speed up your workflow. You have the agent notification, where you can notify certain agents or notify customers, or you can translate certain text if your customer is a foreigner and your knowledge base, or you can print your comments. Now let's pretty quickly use the Translate app, for instance. Let's say that you have a German. So let's say we have a German customer and we want to respond in German, or we want to translate certain text in German. Then what we could do is type in text, the desired text. Please provide more information, and translate text. And we can very easily copy and paste this back to the comment area and update the ticket, and the customer will get notified in his native language. So pretty useful tool, and you can always notify an agent. Let's say that I want to notify Ray agent in order to take a look at this matter. Please take a look. and we can notify him, or we can notify more than one agent at a time, and they will receive the full comments log as long as the notification. Also, there is one very useful application here, the answer suggestion app. Let's say you have a recurring question and you have the answer already in your knowledge base. Then what you can do is, let's say that you're searching for rules and you have a customer that is asking about the rules. What you can do is you can copy the text and paste it back here, update the ticket, and the customer will get notified with the answer. So you have a bunch of pretty useful plugins inside the ticket page that you don't have to go around or open different applications or different forms in order to have access to. Now, going back to the top level menu, let's start with the display tickets page. In here you can view all the tickets that have been created. You have the customer name, the company name, the subject, the ticket priority, the agent that is handling the ticket, the person that updated the ticket, the status, the type, when it was updated, and if you want to delete, there's also this option right here. There's also a search bar that you can utilize. Let's say I want to search all the tickets from customer Nickel, and there I have it. And by clicking on the ticket, I can navigate to the ticket page and get an overall view of the information. Now let's take a look at the advanced search page. The advanced search page is also divided into two main areas. On the left, there is the criteria part, where you filter out the tickets based on certain fields. You can filter the tickets either by the creation date, by choosing one of our presets. Let's say you want only the tickets that were created yesterday, or the tickets that were created in the last week, and so on. There are also more filters that you have in your disposal, such as the ticket type, or the ticket status, the priority, some tags that you may have included in your tickets, the group that the tickets are assigned to, the agents that are handling the ticket, or the customer that this ticket is referred to, the company and the channel. You may also just use our advanced Google type search right here. As you see, the tickets are filtered out as you type. That gives you a powerful way to perform a combined search by using both the filtered presets and the text search. For example, you can search the tickets that were created in the past month and contain the word demo, and that will give you the results. Next form is the views. This form displays the tickets in a categorized fashion. As you see, you have more than a few categories to choose from. You can choose all the assigned tickets to you, to the logged in agents, or the unsolved tickets, that is for all agents, or the solved tickets, and so on. And by clicking on a ticket, you can open and view it for further investigation. Next, you have the customer list, where you can view all of the customers that you are supporting, and you can edit or delete them or insert a new record to the system by clicking on the New Customer button. And from there, you have access to all the necessary fields that you must fill in order to insert a new customer into the system. Next is the Charts and Data Export dashboard. The Charts form gives you an overall status of your tickets through different diagrams. For instance, you may want to see the tickets per agent, or the tickets per customer, or how many tickets have been created through a web form, or by supporting a phone call, or have been created by customers. and also the average response time and the tickets per month. And you may also export your data through the data export form. Now, through this form, you may choose the start and the end period from where you need to export the data, and then choose one of the predefined export formats, let's say a PDF, and then you will receive a PDF file and you can download it to your system and open it for further review. Next is the support sender link. Now, through this link, you get redirected to the support page. This is the area that your customers can visit in order to search into your knowledge base and find further information. Let's say that the customer is trying to find information on the subscription. So he can go here and start typing subscription, and through the drop down he can click and he can find the necessary information. You may also create articles that will get displayed under the trending topics. Articles are documents that extend past a simple FAQ entry, which is a question and an answer. Inside an article, you may include images, HTML, and hyperlinks in order to create a rich documentation of your company. As you see, you may include images, HTML formatting, and more in order to create a powerful document that the customer can have access to. Now let's take a view to the administration panel. Like we said earlier, this is viewable only through users that have administration rights. In here you can manage your team or your customers, extend your knowledge base like we saw earlier by adding or adding new articles and FAQ entries, or your channels, set the third-party integrations that we provide, and some overall settings like the time zone or the powerful rules automation system that we will talk in a minute. Now let's take a quick look of all the forms by starting from the team. Inside this navigation part, the team, you can manage your users, your groups, and your ticket fields. Inside the users form is where you can add or edit agents or delete them. You can, for instance, edit a user by clicking on the edit on the selected user, and the edit form will appear where you can set the necessary changes and update them. Next, you have the groups form, where you can link and unlink agents to specific groups according to your company's needs. Let's see. This is the group name HR. And let's say I want to link certain users to this HR group. What I can do is open this form, and let's say I want to set Jack Bauer and include them to this group and save changes. Now this agent, the Jack Bauer agent, will be included into the HR group. Next form is the ticket fields. Now the ticket fields provide an easy way to extend the ticket information. In order to better understand this, let's go through a simple scenario. Let's assume that my company requires to know the customer nationality of its customer ticket. Now, if I open a ticket, I don't see that. I see the customer name, I see the subject, I see the type, I see all the predefined properties that exist inside a ticket. But I don't see the customer nationality that I would like in its ticket. So how can we fix that? Let's go back to the administration panel, and under ticket fields, we're going to go ahead and add a new ticket field, a combo box that will contain all the necessary entries for my nationality. So I will call it customer nationality. And under list values, I will go ahead and add USA, European, and other. And I will go ahead and save them. Now, if I go back to my ticket, open it up, and then there will be the newly added ticket field, and there it is, customer nationality. And I can select one of its predefined values. As you can see, this is a very powerful way to extend my ticket information past the predefined columns that are already there for you. Now let's take a look at managing your customers. In here you can edit your customers or the companies of your customers. We also provide a faster way to edit all of your customers in a more intuitive way through the bulk update form. And lastly, you have the option to import customers or companies that you may have already from your previous help desk software. So let's take a quick overview of each and every one of this. Inside the companies view, you have all the registered companies that you have in your system, and you can edit or delete them or insert a new one. You can also link and unlink a company with customers. So let's say that I want to link Robbie Ferns with the Fashion Best Solution company. What I can do is select the Robbie Pants customer and add them to Fashion Best Solution company, and then save the changes. Or you can edit your customers. Again, this is a view with all the registered customers in your system. And we have the same functionality that you will see in most of our forms. That is, you can edit a record, delete it, or create a new entry. Let's try and create a new entry. And this is all the necessary information that you require in order to have proper registration of a customer inside the system. The first name, the last name, the customer's email, the company that this customer is assigned to, and optionally the phone number, the title, the address, and maybe some external notes. The bulk update gives you a more intuitive way to update many customers without editing each and every one of them like we saw in the previous form. In here you can just start typing the changes and perform many changes at once. Let's say Robbie Ferns was a mistake and his real name is Robbie Johnson. And continue performing changes. And then what I can do is hit the save changes and all the changes will be saved. So this is a faster way to perform many edits at once. And lastly, we have the bulk import functionality. Now, in here, you can import customers or companies that you may already have from previous help desk software. And we also provide a template for both the customers and the companies in an Excel format. If you open it, you see that in order to insert companies, the Excel must have a certain format, that is the company name and the email domain. And it's the same if you try to import customers. Our system requires the first name, the last name, the email of the customer, the company name, and optionally the phone, the title, the address, and the notes. So in this manner you can have many records and you can insert them into our system by choosing File and then click on the Submit button. Afterwards, our team will receive the email and will import the records for you. Now let's take a look at how we can extend our company's knowledge base. As we saw earlier, the customer has access to the support center, which is all the FAQ and the articles that we have provided for him. In order to create and edit our knowledge base, we must come to the Content submenu, and in here we have the topic, the articles, and the knowledge base. Every article has a topic. Many articles may have the same topic. For instance, the topic demo or email filters and so on. So the first thing that you need to do is go ahead and create a new topic. Give the topic name, let's say subscription, and maybe some comments for internal use, and add. Now, inside the subscription topic, you may have one or more articles that you want to associate and group together. So once I have created my topic, I'm now ready to go and start adding new articles inside them. Like we saw earlier, the articles are a powerful way to document your company and give access to your users. You can add a new article, or edit an existing one, or delete it. You can also view the articles categorized by topics. Now, if we want to edit an article, we hit on the edit link, and the edit form will appear. In here, you can change the article description by adding or cutting text, inserting new images, or changing the overall look and feel of the article. As you see, we provide more than a few tools to customize the text and create a rich document for your customers. The next entry is the knowledge base. Inside here, you can edit, delete, or create a new question, and it will appear on the support page center, like we showed earlier. And again, this is a simple question-answer entries that you can create in order to give your customers more information about your company. You can also decide whether an entry will appear on the support center page or not. So let's say that I want this question to be visible only internally, so only my agents will have access and not the customers. I can hit the edit button, and then I can say show in support center no, and then update. Now let's proceed with the channels menu. In here you have the support center and the email pages that you can customize. Inside the support center, you can set the support page logo that will appear, the name of your company, the website, and the support center friendly URL. The logo image is the image that will be displayed on your support page. Also, your AzureDesk account name is this text right here, AzureDesk. And you can change it accordingly to fit your company's needs. The website URL is the link that your users will get redirected once they hit on this link right here. In order to benefit the support center friendly URL ability, you need to contact your domain host and redirect this link to your support page right here. You may also contact us and guide you through this process. So afterwards, your users can just type the support.yourdomain.com and then we'll redirect it to this page. Next, you have the email form where you can set the mailboxes for your company. Your customers can create tickets by sending to your AzureDesk email address, or you can forward all your support emails to the following addresses. You can edit or create a new mailbox by clicking on the new mailbox button. So that covers up the channels as well. Let's move on to the integrations. Our help desk software gives you the opportunity to incorporate third-party applications without never leaving the software. We provide connections with apps like JIRA or Slack and Olark or FreshBooks. The setup for each integration is very easy, and you can always follow our documented instructions to our help desk. And you can simply follow the instructions and set up the connection between our software and the third party. You can also contact us and guide you through the process. As you see, we have instructions for all applications. Now let's take a look at the final section, Settings. In here you can have a look at your subscription and the subscription log, or change your time zone, set your agent signature, set up rules that we will cover shortly, or manage spam emails. Inside the subscription page, you can review your payment history, or purchase more agents, and also cancel your subscription plan. In the time zone page, you can set the time zone of your country so that all tickets that are created or edited will be displayed on your time zone. Next, we have the agent signature form. In here, you can create a signature text that will accompany all your responses back to the customer. We have predefined variables that you can use, like full name, last name, or email, and this will get inserted every time you respond back to your customers. The rules automation system is where you can create automated workflows based on certain conditions. Let's see an example. Let's say that when a new ticket arrives and the customer is Jamie Howard and the ticket type is complaint, I automatically want an email to get sent to the proper agent, and I also want this ticket to get assigned to the same agent. So as you see, it's that easy to automate tasks and speed up workflow. And we have more than a few conditions to choose from, like when a company is met, or when the ticket priority is urgent or high, or after a ticket has been created and certain hours have passed, let's say 12 hours. Or where a custom field ticket contains a certain value. So you have many conditions in your disposal to create complex scenarios and automate tasks that will speed your workflows. Finally, we have the email filters form, where you can insert spam email accounts. Once an email has been inserted in the list, future tickets that come from this email will not get created to the system. So let's say that I have a suspicious email like test29@gmail.com, and I see that many tickets have been created through this email, and I have decided that this is not a real account but a test account. So what I can do is add it to the system, and future tickets that contain this email will not get created. So that covers up all the features of the application in a nutshell. You can always dive into more details by going to our help page, where we have prepared a detailed documentation for all the features that are available. From all the members of the AzureDesk team, we hope that you found this brief demonstration useful and enjoyable. You may also contact us at support@azuredesk.com if you have further questions.